Vlog number 2. Dos. I'm such a goon. Anyway, in this vlog, talk about like the casting, the focus group, things like that. Yeah, like the costumes, actors, and things like that. This is the casting audition monologue. In order to shoot our film, we need the most suitable actors shooting in our film. So we have some people at our school that are quite good actors. So we going to audition Billy Ayres, who's in our group, Mason Marable, but he didn't actually do it. James Southern, he didn't do it. The kids nowadays. Jaros, he also didn't do it. Michael Brennan done it. Jodie Cook also done it. Martina done it. And yes, that's all. And Mia O'Brien. That is who auditioned for our film. Our focus group questions are they consist of 5 questions that we asked another group, a focus group in fact, you know, like kind of just some feedback and to get some advice from another group to kind of guide us in the right direction. Questions like, do you think that our institutional name is the best company name out of the others? Out of the locations, do you think this one is the best because of this and why, and all that kind of nonsense. Well, it is nonsense, but all of the kind of things like that, questions like that have been asked to the focus group. They obviously did give us feedback. Obviously filmed our focus group, and there on the blog, put the video on YouTube. This was like four other people from another group, and yeah, we asked them the questions, and they said out of the auditioners, people that were cast into audition, that the boy was unsuitable. So their main advice that they gave us that day was that we should audition someone else, and that someone else was... They decided to audition me as the final separate auditioned actor to be the main antagonist in the film opening. They actually just said that I'm the male actor that they believe is most suitable now, that I'm the best candidate out of the other boy, and I was chosen to be the third and final actor in our opening sequence. Summary of the selection for actors are Billy Ayres, which is in our group, Jodie Cook, who is in our group, and myself, which are all the people in our group, as we was left with another person who left media, unfortunately. But yeah, they chose me to be the main antagonist in the role, and Jodie to be the victim, and Billy Ayres to be the protagonist. Once we decided that, okay, we're going to be acting in our own film, we actually thought this was quite a good idea, because when one person's acting, it means the other person can film, which kind of then allows us to experience and kind of have a bit more freedom and experience with filming, which will help us in A2. But yeah, it kind of gives us that experience that we need, and it makes it a bit more fun as well, and it allows the whole group to kind of experience different roles in the actual like filming production. So yeah, we chose people in our group, and that's basically it. Before the focus group was actually filmed and the focus group questions were asked, we undertook a few questionnaires, 3 questionnaires that we target at different concepts. So one of them, for example, was the audience expectations questionnaire, and it'd say things like, what age group do you think is most suitable for a thriller? Should it be a linear structure, a circular structure, palindromic structure, things like that. and you had a character questionnaire, like who do you think looks the best to kind of be in our film, and it was, the other one was like miss on scene, location, and things like that. So we did get results for that, and these results that we got back from these questionnaires was that that kind of influenced us on like writing the focus, like deciding on the main things that our target audience kind of think are most appropriate, and we then use that in our focus group. So the focus group can kind of give us more and more feedback, because the more feedback the better. Obviously the analysis of the focus group, it essentially allows us to compare and choose certain ideas, and it's kind of gives us some reassurance on the ideas that we already had in mind, which they also agreed on. So it kind of allows us to it kind of brings some weight off our shoulders, and it can give us more like help and guidance to what we want to do in our film. We have our risk assessment. Literally the risk assessment is just to cover health and safety issues, like whilst we're filming, things like not filming at night time, because of like obviously like people, it's more dangerous at night time, there's not a lot of people around, things like raining and using the technology like cameras, like will it affect us, could it be a dangerous effect to other people, just things like that. But really just to cover all the health and safety issues that we need to cover in order to actually go out and film our film opening.